All right, let's get right into it. Some XCWs come with billet triple clamps now due to a shortage of the cast clamps. Depending on what you want, choose one or the other if there's a couple on your dealer floor. Hard to see, but some KTM cylinders now come with a Chinese Kemco, I believe it's called, cylinder. Look for this one. This is the regular Austrian one. Some of the Husqvarna models didn't come with O-ring chains, even on the Enduro versions, so check to see if you have an O-ring before you leave the showroom floor. Notable improvement on a cover on the crankcase pressure sensor over the 2023 models. My 23, as you can see here, would get mud. This cover seems to protect that. Nice touch. Gas tank and fuel pump. The fuel pump is now relocated here, not down here. A lot of people talking about how their tank is not able to completely drain. I think the real issue is that the fuel light comes on very early, therefore it scares people. But as you can see here, my friend Greg at P&W Enduro and Highland Cycles have proven that this is not an issue. You should be able to get at least 60 miles. If you have an XCW, you need to replace your rear fender. Make sure you get the OEM one if you're using the tail light. The aftermarket ones and the SX ones won't come with these mounts. Want to run premix on your XCW? Buy this $40 part and watch this Tokyo off-road video. Takes about an hour or two to convert. Want to run a number plate on your XCW? Grab a scrap piece of plastic, connect the center hole to the two side holes with it. Just got your bike? Make sure you torque those spokes up. They are notoriously loose from the factory. I recommend a torque wrench. Want your seat to come off quickly? Pick up one of these quick release seat bolts. Store spare tools in your airbox with a reusable zip tie. Store some extra tools underneath your seat as well. Keep the dongle underneath your seat in case you tip over your bike and need to prime the oil pump. Keep in mind, this dongle is different than on the XC bikes. That's a smaller dongle. It looks like this. Need new brake pads? OEM ones are expensive, but in my experience, they last about 5 times as long as these cheapo ones, which are about 10 bucks each. Someone trying to sell you a tool to take off your radiator cap because it's slightly different than the other one? Come on, people. Want to change the ergos of your cockpit? Flip this mount to achieve 2 different mounting positions. One will be forward, one will be back. Front end feeling a little twitchy? Loosen off your top triple clamps, loosen this off, and tighten this until you feel a bit of resistance on the turn. Don't have a map switch on your XCW? Just know that it comes stock in the hot map. Check your bearings when you get the bike. Mine were good, but some have been known to come with a byproduct of a, I guess, blasting process in there. Make sure it's clean and well greased. Same, of course, goes with your swing arm. Want XC suspension on an XCW or vice versa? They are the same fork now. What you have to do is buy the shim stack, which you can find in this parts diagram. Swap those and change the feel of your bike. Don't like the long XCW silencer? Hop on Facebook Marketplace, pick up a Shorty XC silencer. Bolts up just the same. Did this come with your bike? If not, talk to your dealer. You should get a full toolkit, the dongle that's under my seat as shown earlier, and these parts. What does not come is the manual anymore. You have to download that online for free. If you want the full repair manual, you can buy that from KTM as well, but it costs. What are these extra items that came with your bike? These are fuel filters. This is a slower turn throttle cam. These are hard mounts for your triple clamps, and this is for your fuel tank when it comes off if you want to cap it to not get any mud in there. These are also very handy. I put these on my handlebars to tie cables so they don't get pinched. A lot of people use zip ties, but those don't have any give. These have some give. Worried about the half aluminum, half composite subframe? Well, you shouldn't be. They're quite strong, but if you are, Gas still has an aluminum subframe, but the Gas models still have air forks. Want to run your old beat up shark fin on your new bike? Companies like Bulletproof Designs will send you a reduction sleeve so your shark fin can fit the new axle size. In my case, an XC 2020 to the 24 XCW. For some reason, a lot of parts catalogs haven't updated this, but the old fans from the previous generation bikes do fit the new bikes. The only difference in the radiators are the filling cap and this part that is turned up to avoid pinching. Make sure you check your clickers when you get your bike. My rebound was set all the way in. Are you one of those guys that's never happy with the power? You don't have enough power, you want different power? It seems like the best option is a TSB ERM. You can hook this up to your bar and tune away and pick different maps and program those maps into a map switch. And lastly, most importantly, make sure you buy OEM fenders. These fender fins allow the engine to cool right down and add at least 5 to 10 horsepower. All right, Till next time.